Hi you guys. I wanted to film this video really quickly. It's nighttime and I'm about to go to bed. I want to say that regardless of where you are in your healing process, a day is going to come when it will no longer hurt. I can't say what day, what time, and when I'm able to create this magic pill, I'm going to make sure that all victims get one. But just understand you cannot circumvent the healing process. Yeah, you can go run to somebody else. You can go have sex with someone else. You can get into another relationship. But you are more likely, most likely, highly probable, you are going to end up in another situation exactly like the one you came out of, and it's going to be worse. You have to get the lesson of this breakup. Whether you discarded the narcissist or whether the narcissist discarded you, or the toxic person, cluster B, bipolar, social, psychopathic, sociopath, whichever category your person fits in. It doesn't matter who left who. You have to decide, am I going to spend the rest of my life sick, dealing with adrenaline fatigue, gaining weight, losing weight, aging fast, losing hair, never having money, never accomplishing my dreams and goals, always being controlled and being miserable because I'm so addicted to this person that I can't let him go or her go? You have to make that decision. I have yet to see someone in a narcissistic relationship, especially with a malignant narcissist. See, there's narcissists and there's malignant narcissists. And I am talking about the malignant ones, the ones that will kill you, have shown signs. And one of the things I want to talk about, I heard this today on, I think his name is Tony Gaston. He said, identifying crazy before it's too late. Let me tell you something. I wrote a book called Why Does He Act Like That? When I tell you I was collecting red flags like roses, you would have thought, I don't know what you would have thought, but I had to have been wearing rose-colored glasses. Because when I say crazy, actually, I showed up for me 2 weeks within the relationship being made official. Within the first 6 months, crazy was all over the place. I missed every one of those signs. Some of them I outright ignored. 3.92 years later, I ended up in the most traumatic situation I've ever been in my life. It was very difficult to get out of that. Emotionally very difficult. I'm still triggered at times. I still hurt. It's not all the way gone, but I can talk about it. I don't really avoid places where I think he may be, because honestly, most of the times now, where I am in my healing, I don't think about, oh, I might run into him. I don't care. But I also, at the same time, I'm watchful just to make sure I don't, because I don't know what my reaction would be, especially with me being this far out of the relationship. But you will heal. Alcohol, melatonin, drugs, more sex is not going to heal you. You have to let that stuff process. Trust the process. That's what someone told me a long time ago. And I used to fight trusting this. What's this process? Now I understand. Trust the process. So take your time. Be gentle with yourself. I suggest no contact. Now, I went no contact initially. And notice I said initially. Then it went to no response. To now we do communicate, but I don't see him. And I'm just in my process of healing. But I can tell you one thing. That was the worst relationship I've ever been in with a man. Ever. And I only date guys, so just FYI. The worst. But he was also one of the best. And the thing about it, the part of him that I identified as the best, that's the part of him that's not real. It's acting. It's not real. It was never real. Now, I can tell myself it was real so I can sleep at night, but if I'm truthful with myself, he was just acting. He was just doing what he had to do to get what he wanted out of me. And because I was so open to him, because he was so good at getting me to let my guard down, he knew everything about me. So it's going to take some time to completely get over him. But I've dated a narcissist before. And I'll share with you the outcome. Because 2 questions I get asked the most about coming out of a narcissistic relationship. How long does this pain last? And do they ever get their karma? And I'm going to say that pain, it will last as long as you hold on to it and as long as you're wallowing in it and not making an effort to move forward, even on the days when you don't want to breathe. And karma, whatever you want to call it, absolutely they get it back. Oh, yeah, it comes back. And I think that might be my next topic. But anyway, just wanted to give you something to sleep on. Just be gentle with yourself. Watch funny movies. Color in a coloring book. Draw, paint, play a harp. Do some things that's so different that it forces you to cut a new groove into your mindset. If you used to want to write, this would probably be a good time to write your story. Most people don't want to hear your story, which is really why I don't talk about my story. I just talk about how to identify it and how to get out. If you want to know the story, just ask. I'll give you parts. Because my mission is not to bash him. He's somebody's son. Somebody's probably dad by now. Definitely someone's brother, cousin, uncle, maybe husband. I don't know. But my job is not to bash him, and I'm never going to do that. I'm not going to easily say never because I've moved on from the hurt that was the initial punch in the face. So, be gentle with yourself. Drink lots of water. And just know you're one day closer to that day coming. To when it's just, he could lick a window and you wouldn't care. I got that from one of my therapist friends, Dr. Carmen Bryant. All right, you guys have a wonderful night or day.